Hi, guys and gals. It's Shane Stevenson here from the Buffalo Naval Park. For today's video, as the title states, this is going to be probably a pretty bad recipe. When all of us ship folks and maritime folks were here in Buffalo, we started talking about this one infamous recipe in the US Cookbook in World War II. It's in the title screen, and it's like a banana ham roll with cheese sauce. So they challenged me to make it. So it's baking right now. And I'm going to try to play around with the camera as well as I could. I'm doing this on my laptop, so I will present it to you, and then I will I will eat it. Sounds good. I know NHHC on their Naval History and Heritage Command on their website, they did a really nice video. Mine won't be that nice, but you can also check that out on Naval History and Heritage Command's website. They actually show the cookbook and they go through the recipe. I did not do any of that, but I do have a couple pictures. So let's take a look. So here's the basics of the recipe. It is, well, I actually had to use my favorite ham meat here to try and offset the taste. So it's a banana, and you put mustard in the ham, and then you roll it up. So I have this one as well. And then you layer it in some sort of cheese sauce. So the cheese sauce that I used will go unnamed. I don't think it's really true to the recipe, but it is kind of melted cheese. So there it is wrapped up. All right, here it is. If you would like to attempt this at home, please feel free. Okay. So I think it's about time for it to come out of the oven now. So let's attempt that. Okay. So there it is. Oh, look at that. The ham is nicely charred. All right. Let me get out a plate. All right, and we'll grab a knife. And a fork. Okay. Oh, now I need a spatula to get it off the tray or something. Okay, so here we go again. It is a banana grab some of your favorite ham meat, put some mustard on that, just wrap it around, and then layer it in a cheese sauce. All right, again, in the screenshot, it lists what the actual cheese sauce would be. I made a variation of that. So I know maybe it's not 100%, but I baked it for the right amount of time and everything like that. So let me cut into it. And now I can imagine, I don't know yet. I don't know if this was a big hit on board ships. Again, looking digitally at a lot of the US Navy cookbooks around World War II, they seem to be in multiple editions. So I can only imagine, oh, the banana's coming out here. I can only imagine that You know, I've never heard anyone talk about this meal. But can you imagine making this for 310 guys in World War II on the Sullivans, or 1,200 men? I don't know. Those bananas would go pretty bad if you needed to have that many bananas on board a vessel for 1,200 men, and you're each doing this for the crew and the officers. The sub, the croaker, I could see them doing this, a meal like this, just because you're on a submarine, right? And some sort of variation. All right, so it seems as though I've got a good banana, cheese, mustard, and ham. And let's try. Interesting. Yeah, let's call it interesting. I'm getting a lot of cheese and mustard flavor, which unfortunately is kind of deadening the ham. And then right at the very end, the banana flavor comes through. So I'm going to have a clean plate. Oh, this is a big bite. I'm going to have a clean plate club, clean plate. I'll be part of the clean plate club. So, You know what? It ain't that bad. Anyway, this is a new, this was a new opportunity for me to bring you kind of a weird and wacky recipe that potentially could have been cooked on US Navy vessels in World War II. And again, they were in each of the editions of the cookbook. So if there's very few World War II guys left from our vessels, and that's probably the same for other museum ships around the country. But it would be interesting to hear if anyone remembers this meal. Well, clean plate club. Thanks so much, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and maybe learning a little bit. And if you do like to cook, it would be, I should get cookbooks on my own of the World War II US Navy cookbooks. Just because I enjoy playing around with some recipes. Anyway, I hope that you have a great Friday evening, and we will see you again soon. Oh, thanks, Delta. You know, I'm sorry. I didn't even Delta 9. Thank you. What's inside the sandwich? Well, again, it was banana. So you just take a banana, peel it, throw it on the plate, and then you wrap the ham around it. And I squirted the mustard inside of the ham. And then as you roll it, it's the banana, mustard, ham, and then you sprinkle it with cheese sauce. No, not a Monte Cristo, but now you know. So thanks so much for checking out this video, everyone, and we will see you again soon.